Hi, this is Reese from CreataCRM, and this particular video is in the job module, and we're going to be covering job templates section there. So we're going to be covering what a job template, what a project template is, and what a task template is. We're focusing on this video on job template, but many people ask what's the difference between task templates, job templates, and project templates. So we'll cover what they are. So for example, in the task template, we put them in the CRM module, so everyone uses that section there. So in this section here, we've got task templates. We click on this and we will then look at a task template. It's just checklists that you've got to do, and there's a few things you have with this. It can be a group of tasks that you have. Quite simple, and that's in the CRM module that everyone gets. The next section in the job section is a bit different, and people always ask the same questions, is like, what's the difference? The job template is like a briefcase for you to do a job. So for example, I'll cover it. It will be, let's say, repairing a job site. You have not only the task templates that you have, which are checklists, you've also got job items that you need for the job, which is I'm going to need a 1.5 dumpster, other elements to do that particular repair on the job site. So it gives you some assets that you need to take with you as well to help you out there. Also, you've got attachments that you have. So these are nice attachments of the form of the 5 safe work method statements that you have. So that could be a documentation to remind your person that you're sending to the site, these are things you need to read. Here's work health and safety for this particular job that you need to have. So again, it's like a briefcase. So a lot of people pain and suffering is when you do a job, you've got to copy and paste things really quickly. So this is job templates, like quickly create a job template, put it on schedule for that person, and everything there's like a briefcase that you have for that person. Now, just the other things that's really cool that we'll cover on the other videos is like the surveys that you have. So you've got attachments, which is really one-dimensional. It's a documentation, as you have seen in this section here, which is a form of work safe statement that you have that you can read through. But you have forms in here, which are survey forms that we'll cover here, which are survey forms that you can change and edit for the users to edit and put in inputs like yes, no, comments, swims of who's on the sites, get them to sign on. All these online documents that you can have. That again, it's like a template that you can take with you with all these questionnaires that the field agents have to fill in details or input measurements of the particular site, or so you can record it or report back to the actual client on that information. So that's important. So those tasks have online forms for them to fill out and for you to change them as well. So that's really important. So a job template is a lot more. It's going to be attachments, jobs, and different things. Now you've got a project template. I won't cover that, but a project template is just one of more of that. So installation of toilets and showers. You can have multiple jobs with job templates. So it's more like creating, I have to do this job with all these different things, and I have to do that job. And what you can do is you can have a Gantt chart to schedule them from this week. I've got to do all this, and next week I've got to do this. So it's a project template, which is multiple jobs. So hope that helps you on that one. So we've got to now show you how to create a new job template. So simply just go to the job section over here, go to job template section, and click on the new button there. So in here, the name of the job itself, that's going to be the header of the job itself, going installation of a showers. Okay, now you've got here is the job types. You've got different job types in different stages. So if for those who haven't covered in other videos, a job, it's like a job template. We can have different process. So if I choose one job here, I have different processes here, but we're just going to keep to the default and just assign, or just new jobs to have unassigned. You can do other things here, duration of the job. You can say 3 hours or whatever it's going to be in here. Allocated time, you can do this 3 hours, or you can just go 8 hours or something like that. So it can be allocated time that you need to schedule for this job. You can do fancy stuff on criteria, for example, on jobs if they are in the team installation of a certain category, it will automatically assign to those people. Just advanced stuff, but most times you want to schedule it and drop it in onto people, but it's nice to know that as well. You can actually define rules on jobs for different people. Then you can have this as a training video. This goes on the description on the job itself, and we'll start save and view that. So that is the job section here that you have, and then we're now going to add tasks. So you click on tasks and click on new. Now you can just use the existing job templates that you already have. So it's going to be bathroom remodel checklists that you have, and that you can start on the. You can have a start offset. So it could be we create the job another day or two after the actual creation of that. That's just nice to have, and that's for project management usually. So we click on that, and that's one job. So we'll click on new, another one, and you can create your own task really on the fly by saying install shower. So for the new users, you probably want to do that. Oops. And you just create quickly a task template and create new. You just don't get caught up in you do have different parameters on the task. Save and close that. And so the difference I've done here, I created a task template straight away, and the first one already was an existing task template that had all the surveys and the process and the types and the allocations and stuff. So you can customize a task template with a lot more information in there that you can have, or you can just quickly create your task template. For you, probably on the first stage, you want to create your new ones and then go back later. And we'll go through videos. So we're going to go clean out water heater and just save and close that as well. So there's the three tasks that you have on that. You can just change, for example, in here to change this task template. It's going to have some extra stuff, work process types and schedule, and this will change the task template forevermore, 3 hours, and so forth and so forth. And here you can have the attachments in here. Self-explanatory, you can upload attachments in here for work, health and safety checklists, all those different things. And the job items here are just really cool, so you can actually use job items. So this again gets from the accounting package on add. I need to have a 2.5 XB extinguisher. I'm going to have about only 2 of those. Now you can do them in groups as well. You can say this is material. So what that means is that when you actually create them on the job, you can group them up as well for other points. So you can group them into labor materials. People use them for when you go into sites. You can say floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. You can group them up that way. This one here, I'm just going to default for a job template to be materials, but you can put it for different elements or different areas and change those groups. And when I save and close that, and that will bring the costings of the product service. So there's no costings on here, but we'll cover that. So we click on new, another item here, and I'm just going to see if I can get something that has a costings on there. Apologise if I can't. Note line costings in here, but there is example here. We keep on adding all these materials, and that is pretty good. So and I need 3 of those as well. So you've added a couple of items in here, and the grabbing the costings on here. So that pretty much is your jobs. And again, we suck the information from the accounting packages, so it will bring information across. You can really quickly add your own product services in there. Job templates, probably you can do that. That's nice, but when you push it into invoice, you're going to have to push those items into the accounting package anyway, but just that's what you can do. So we've now on this training video created a job template with 2 job items that you can have, 3 task templates, and you can do sub jobs in here as well, but not on the calendar side. It doesn't do that because it gets complicated for what you want to do, but you can create a job template from there. So now, for example, if I'm just back in the CRM side of the fence on here, how job templates work is I can go to any customer in here, and I've got the A team here, which is a really good company, and you click on the A team here. You've got a section in template section. If you've got the job module on, these will show up, and you can go, okay, I want to create a job on a customer really quickly. So you can click on here, and I can now look at, and I've created a job template for installation of a shower, and off I go. So it shows you 3 tasks and 2 items on the job. So I can click on add, and I've created a job on a customer itself. So that's how quick and easy it is. So the job template is really important because you really want it to be quick doing a job, especially when you're getting a lot of repair call-ins. You need to bring all the stuff in, because what we usually find with people is that they create a job and they usually use Windows Explorer to prep all the files and stuff, and they spend about 30 minutes trying to prepare a job. And what we find is that you should just simply, I think it's one of the other videos, just simply go to job calendar when a person calls up. We're going to show jobs, so I move that across. I'm going to show, jobs. Quickly create a new job, really quickly, save that. Click here, and we're going to click on edit, and we can just bang, click on installation showers, and you've got all of that on the job that quick. So that's how quick you can quickly create a job template and then schedule to one of your guys and put it into a job really quickly with all those things and all the things that comes in here with the survey, which close here. So the one here, we click on tasks and see there's a survey connected to that one, which has questionnaires, information that you can put along here on a job. So that's really important for job templates. So a job template is like creating a briefcase with all the information ready to go job, instantaneously scheduled to one of your guys, and off it goes with all the information that he needs for that job. So that's creating a job template inside of Create. I hope that helps, and keep on watching more videos. Talk to you soon.